Hello, and welcome to another scene set in Sept of Howling Winds. I'm getting better at saying that real quick. We set our scene in the vehicle of the Right and Honourable Abel Trimbunson of the Noble Trimbunson line as he is driving back towards the Sept. Just heading out of the city where a couple of his kin are. One of them works in gun manufacturing and has secured many guns slash boomsticks for Abel and his warrior friends. And takes him a few minutes to drive back. He's in his nicely painted but rather run down car. And he begins driving back up to the parking lot where he sees a familiar skateboard.
The familiar skateboard is in fact occupied by some little spaz chick with ridiculously colored hair who is just kind of skateboarding around, doing her best to do little, what are they called? Ollies, I think, where you jump the board and whatnot. Just puttering along, pushes herself a couple times, cruises along a bit and makes an attempt at the jump. Sometimes with success, sometimes with like a hilarious stumble. But she's not paying much mind to the car because, I mean, people come and go. At least this time she's not like right in his fucking way.
Maybe, but she doesn't have to be. As she's kind of riding around, trying to do the ollies and the sweet grinds. My God. She might find herself rather surprised as Abel, as he sees her about to jump, will just slam his fist on the center of his driving wheel, setting off the horn in spectacularly loud fashion.
Yeah. She wasn't paying much mind to the car before, but well, I mean, she's not technically paying attention to the car right now. She's paying attention to the pavement that's rushing up. Because she's cruising along, gets a decent little bit of speed, kind of gets in that crouch. She's unpracticed, so she's not all suave about it or anything. She's still working on this. So she goes to do her little jump, and right about time she gets ready to actually like flex off for it, the horn sounds off and startles her comically well. Like, this isn't just a she loses her balance. No, there's like a flailing of limbs involved. She careens off the skateboard and does a bit of a tumble. Skateboard, of course, flies off over that way. Just rolling along like they do when they're completely unoccupied and want to be as far away from you as humanly possible after you've eaten shit. And yeah, considering that she's been mopey and stuff, I'll say she takes a point of rage as she just totally eats shit, frags up her knees real good. She won't scuff her arm, but she's probably going to scuff that leather jacket she's wearing. We'll see what Lefty thinks of that later. But yeah, she takes a proper tumble and, does that little furious clamber back onto her feet, whipping around like, who the fuck? Like, her sunglasses are like akimbo. And yeah, she like agitatedly goes to like flick them up on her head, but she's too angry to just do the little flick. She like moves them up onto her head and glowers at the windshield.
The window at the driver's seat rolls down. Careful, you might trip.
Are you fucking serious right now? What kind of dick like there's like visible tantruming going on. It's fabulous. You haven't seen someone her age act this way in ages.
It's great. It's great. Abel's loving every second of it. Well, I wouldn't want to hit you now.
She pauses and she just looks at him with like her arms down and that like what? You know, her arms like that, and she looks at him and she looks at the vast pavement between them because she was not in fact in his way. And she like gestures down to the ground at her feet and then gestures broadly like snapping her arms forward, like gestures to where he is and kind of lowers and raises her arms a couple times like, do you see this gap? Like very very dramatically.
Yeah, it was similar. It's similar to the gap between you and the pavement.
No, that was way shorter. You are a dick. What the? I don't even like you. Like she finally just kind of with that like draws herself up. Like I don't even like you. And just reaches up and pops down her sunglasses and goes marching off after the skateboard with her knees and whatnot, of course knitting as she goes.
Does she get the skateboard and just begin skating around again and trying to do an ollie?
I mean, she like flounces over to the skateboard and picks it up and glowers back over her shoulder it again, you know, through the sunglasses. Like that, just that blatant. There might as well be a neon sign over her head saying "You're a dick."
There's a giant neon sign pointing towards Abel.
Yes. And
This
she just
asshole.
takes up this stubborn look and keeps the skateboard for the moment kind of tucked under her arm to see if he's going to get out of the car, see what he's doing, because maybe she should storm off. This seems like a good moment to storm off, but maybe he'll go away.
If she puts down the skateboard again and begins, like, looks like she's going to begin skating around, Abel will just be like, towards the horn. Just waiting.
Like she will wait a minute and finally decide that she's not going to lose territory on this. Fuck that guy. And like puts down the skateboard and, you know, just kind of steps on and starts to mosey, like not even really picking up speed, just kind of puttering around on it, getting used to the balance and whatnot. And like, of course, is watching him the whole time. So he picks up his hand to like make the gesture towards the horn. And she also picks up her hand. She picks up both her hands and elevates the middle finger on each.
If she passes the vehicle, when she's at kind of like she's approaching the center of like you know, the I guess of the length of the car.
She's not going to get too close to that door, just so you know.
Oh no, how much space is there between
enough for him to open the door without hitting her.
I mean, is she in front of the car?
I assume he's like parking it or has parked it like in a space.
He's parking it. The engine's just still on. He's parked it at this point.
He's parked it. So she's puttering. She's probably not going directly behind / in front of. I have no idea which way he parked the car. So she's not going to go like
and yeah,
directly behind in front of it, like not right in the way so he can bump her. She's giving him a little distance. She's annoyed with him now.
As she passes by the front of the bonnet, it's still a fair distance, you know. You can't just like boop her. What he'll do is he slams his foot down on the accelerator and then brakes it almost immediately. So he just like the car just kind of stutters forward in extremely quick fashion.
Let's just see, because comedy demands it, how gracefully she responds to this, because she's expecting it, but she's still a klutz. Except for the howling winds.
Yeah.
Pick a dice roller, any dice roller.
Scenes.
I guess maybe not this one.
Scenes 2.
Scenes 2.
I think scenes 2, yeah.
So that looks like whatever that is done. Seeing as you were in that scene, I'm just gonna do that.
Yeah.
Seeing as that was weak. So what did you name the scene? Or I guess,
Oh,
does it even matter? Are they doing the scene?
Boomsticks for binary. So if you were lovely like Blue, he wouldn't do this to you.
She's not lovely. Oh, hold on.
She's secretly lovely. She just won't show anyone. Or she could just be a jerk. It's fine. He'll love you anyway. He sees you for the psycho that you are and likes you anyway.
Okay. I just realized that was someone else. Dex Athletics. She does not eat shit again. In fact, she does a pretty good job. What she'll do is he like does the little charge, and this time she's fairly ready for it. So he does that, and she like pops back, like does the step back onto the tail of the skateboard to pop it up, and grabs it, and looks like, you know, she like hauls the skateboard up and looks like she's damn ready to put it through his windshield. Like, and he stops, and she kind of holds there, like all in that little half crouch, like, I'm gonna fucking do it, holding this skateboard by like the wheel, the little axle.
Abel contemplates how much further he should push his luck today. He's a little bit
I'm just saying, if I break your car, I've already called dibs on the parts.
But that. Never mind. He looks fairly satisfied with this conclusion, and will turn off the engine. And we'll
She'll go ahead and like stand up straighter. No longer ready for action.
Oh, careful. There's still so many ways I could make you fall off that skateboard.
I'll see if I skateboard around you anymore. And, you know, she like, does a little head shake and reaches into her pocket and tugs out where she's tucked a pair of earbuds and starts putting them in her ears. Like she's just making like she's just going to turn and walk off and fuck that guy anyways. Meh.
Funny how I find you here, though. I was looking for you.
I mean, is that how you find everybody? Like, is that your greeting process? I thought we were supposed to do, like, the rollovers and the neck thing, but no. Some people just hug the horn.
You were so... I mean, you didn't want to do the rollover, though, so I
didn't even see you!
Much more fun.
You were still in the car! Besides, I don't do that in the parking lot. That's fucked up.
Well, you can roll over now. It's fine, right?
And she, like, kind of looks around all sly, like, I don't know, are there any witnesses?
No.
No, there ain't nobody around. It's too fucking hot today for people to be at the park.
He's just kind of like, yeah, what are you gonna do?
And there's just that, you know, that just angsty teenage, like, sigh where they, like, slump their shoulders and just the whole production sigh. She does that sigh and just kind of, not even smoothly, just kind of laboriously gets herself down, sits on the pavement, and just flops back, arms splayed.
All right, Tony Hawk, you get to go.
Yeah. Fucking go ahead and... Actually, you know what? She's like, I don't know. I'm down here now. Pretty comfy.
Okay.
This warm pavement. No leather. Okay, maybe. Like, starts shrugging her shoulders to, like, work her arms out of the sleeves. Because, I mean, it is a leather jacket. And it is hot out.
It's
and now she's lying on hot
like,
pavement.
Yeah, hot road tar, just... Ugh. It's like... How's it going down there?
No, it's good. It's great. Very scenic.
Oh yeah, no, it's lovely outside today.
Like looking straight up.
It's
Just
just
nope. Scenic as fuck.
lovely sunny day.
This view. Unbeatable.
Hmm.
I should be a fucking photographer. Take pictures of this shit. I'll be famous.
Yeah, much like your skating prowess.
Hey. Fuck you. I'm just learning. God. Finally goes
No.
ahead and heaves herself up.
Anyway, how you doing?
I was doing great until some asshole honked at me.
Man, what a jerk that guy is.
Yeah, like goes at it. Like
He
now that she's
literally
kind of
looks away, by the way. Just looks behind him.
she she finally since she's shrugged it most of the way off, goes ahead and removes the jacket properly and turns around to like investigate the sleeve where she hit the pavement. Is like, I just want you to know if he asks, I'm telling him it's your fault.
I'm lovely, I'm sure he'll forgive me.
Just sticks her tongue out.
Besides, maybe you shouldn't be taking that jacket on your little skating sprees.
Hey, he gave me this to hold on to. I'm holding on to it.
Fair play to you, I guess.
Fair play what?
Fair play to you, I guess.
Oh, okay. So why are you looking for me? What's going on?
I got you your stuff.
Got me my
Had a
stuff?
talk with some of I had a talk with some of my family. He said you were looking for some arms.
He has gained her interest. With I mean, she has a little subterfuge, but it's not worth rolling at this. She kind of perks up
I have no
visibly,
empathy
like,
whatsoever. I have two
oh,
dice.
really? Like, so yeah, you have gained her valuable interest.
It ain't military level. We got ourselves some fancy add-ons to compensate for that.
Ooh, really? And she's like, oh, look, she was mad before, but she seems to have forgotten that. Like, for real,
Yeah, a
real?
couple of
You're not gonna like shove me in the trunk or something?
no.
You had to think about that. I saw you. You were gonna do it. She'll
Anyway,
finally be like ambling over to where he is. So like by the time she gets over there, she like does that little that debatably friendly little shove thing. Like, you were gonna do it.
you can't do it. Maybe. You caught me. Yeah, no, I got him. Just got him in the trunk. I'll just get him out for you. We've got them for all shapes and sizes, all ages.
Should we like, I don't know, get them in somewhere or over somewhere?
Yeah, I got it on duffel bags. Fine.
Okay. That's what I
Just go
say.
carry
Like,
that stuff
maybe we
around in
shouldn't
California. I'm pretty
pull
sure.
out an arsenal on your hood.
Nah, I got it. It's just camping equipment.
Uh-huh.
The best sort of camping equipment.
Because, you know, bears or something.
Yeah, several different calibers of camping equipment.
That's the best kind of camping equipment.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to see. I'll help carry him.
Okay. Have a look. And he'll open the trunk for you. He'll kind of just unzip the duffel bag so you can see. I'm actually just gonna let's see. I'm actually just gonna take the standard stuff from the werewolf book one moment as I look up the weapons I actually have for Dear Sweet Binary. The delightful Disney's princess that she is.
She's not a Disney princess. She doesn't even have animal companions. It's terrible.
Aww. Where's this good then? Range weapons, here we go. Yeah, so Colt Anaconda, probably a couple Glock 17s, a Deagle. Actually, just gonna look up the rifles.
Like a no shit Desert Eagle.
It's not a shit Desert Eagle. It's fine.
Like a no shit Desert Eagle.
Yeah, a Remington 700. An Ingram Mac 10. No, actually, that's an SMG. Wouldn't have that on him. He would have two different types of shotguns. It's just a Winchester model. One that's sawed off and one that isn't. He put the effort in to saw it off for you.
And contrary to her,
a Spaz 12, pump action shotgun, and a Benelli M4 12 gauge.
And yeah, for all that she accused him of being willing to shove her into the trunk, she is having zero issue like digging in this bag, even though it's still in the trunk. She didn't give a shit. She's like, holy shit, I feel like I'm in a zombie game. Fuck yeah.
There may be times where that might actually be true.
Oh my god, like, man, I know there's a lot of stuff, but zombies, come on.
I mean, leeches are basically zombies.
They are, I mean, are they like the video games? Which means they're not at all like zombies because they can, talk and do all sorts of crazy shit, like, move real fast and throw you across a room in a cinematic.
I mean, they can do that. That's not great. That's not fun at all. That's really, really not fun, actually.
Yeah, but, zombies. That's not even close to zombies.
You can still shoot them like zombies in the head.
Oh, yeah. So, if it bleeds, you can shoot it. I mean, even if it doesn't bleed.
Yeah, they have a thing for blood. They're kind of creepy like that.
Oh my god! Wait. So they drink blood, right? So they need lots of blood. So if you fill them through with a bunch of holes and they bleed a bunch of it, does that mean they don't have it anymore? They dry up?
I never tried that. I normally just kind of, played a bit of punch face, but with claws instead.
That's not punching at all. That's leaving giant holes in people's heads.
I mean, it's not like they needed it. They just kind of just turned to ash after the fact, so...
Oh my god!
So you don't just have a bunch of bodies, so it takes up a bunch of RAM space.
Nah, I see what you did there.
I know a little bit about computers, not that much.
That's okay. She gives him the very reassuring pat. Don't worry, I know enough for both of us. It'll be fine.
Yeah, no, they kind of just poof into ash when they die. At least the ones I've seen.
Cool.
Yeah. I haven't really seen much else in them other than that they're kind of weird and kind of can do all the weird super strength and stuff. That's not fun. Also, one of them looked really ugly. I don't know what that was about.
I mean, isn't that kind of classic?
Yeah, like the Nosferatu movie. That kind of ugly. Yeah, couldn't actually walk out and look like a human because they're clearly ugly beyond belief.
That's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, it's kind of sad.
You think he was that ugly before that happened?
I mean, he looked like Count Orlok. I doubt it.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe he had a birth defect or something. I don't know.
That a very extremely specific set of birth defects and diseases that all come together to form the perfect cohesion of Count Orlok.
Okay, yeah, probably not.
It's probably a bit weird. Yeah, no. Put him out of his misery.
Oh, good on you, buddy. Good on you.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Humane euthanasia, it's fine.
Yeah.
Totally humane.
I mean, it kind of
not even a little humane, really.
I mean, they're not. They're literally monsters.
Well, yeah. fucking vampires.
Yeah. Best thing to do is really just put them down before they can hurt anyone else.
Still kind of weird to me that vampires are a thing. Not gonna lie.
They are. They suck. They don't die
Ha,
unless you
you said they
kill them.
suck.
Ha! Ah, man, that's funny.
I know, that's why I pointed it out.
I appreciate that. But yeah, jokes aside, they have kind of destroyed in my entire childhood, so just letting you know. There's a bit of a hang up there.
Little chip on your shoulder there, buddy?
Yeah. Yeah, I can't just kill them on sight.
That seems like a good policy, honestly.
Yeah. No, they have horrible little icky bloody fingernails everywhere. Fucking gross ass pieces of shit.
Little corpsey.
Yeah. Been hunting for my family for the past 2 generations.
Great.
Don't know why, don't care. So, cut them up, and then they go away. But hey,
But wait, you're like, you're you, so you wouldn't have even known about this till like a couple years ago. And that's totally cool. Like, shouldn't you be in like shock or something?
My state of shock was me tearing one's face off.
That doesn't sound like shock at all. That sounds like violence.
I mean, I was in shock. I was also incredibly violent.
Well, I'll just take note of that. Putting you in a state of shock is not in any way conducive to my continuing to breathe.
It's not, no. It's a good idea not to do that to me. Fortunately, the leeches did, and they learned that the hard way. That was a very bad idea.
No, okay.
So they're dying for you. Isn't that sweet?
Yeah. So there are a lot of guns in this car.
Yeah. I got actually, and he kind of picks one up. I got several of these for you. Just like you need to do something with extra parts. Like there's like 1 or 2 of every gun in here, and there's probably like at least 3 or 4 like of the same Glock and revolver.
So you mean I get more than one? I get like a bunch?
Yeah, you get like a bunch. I mean, does this not look like a bunch to you? There's a lot.
I didn't think all of them were for me.
They're all for you. When's your birthday? I should get you something special for your birthday.
Oh God, when is her birthday? It has been undetermined. She just shrugs.
I'll get you an orm for your birthday.
A what?
An orm. He looks pretty salty for a moment.
Like, this may just be Katie. I don't know what this is, literally, so I don't even know if she would know
An orm rifle is a sniper rifle.
Oh, okay, a rifle. Okay. So yeah,
Pretty,
she would know.
Pretty big, high caliber.
Yeah, Katie doesn't know shit about guns, so you have to forgive me my ignorance.
It's fine, I don't know much about orms. Or guns.
But yeah.
Accuracy, yeah, it's an Accuracy International Orm. Arctic Warfare Magnum bolt-action sniper rifle.
Holy crap. Oh God, did you talk to the dead mother? Because if not, I was going to say, I might have to, like, just leave these here.
Don't worry, you're good, you're good. I might have to talk to her about getting the military-grade sniper rifle, but other than that, and that'll take me some effort to get, I might have to...
Oh my God.
Cheat, / steal, do some...
I don't even care how you get it.
I'm gonna get it.
As long as you get it, I don't even care.
Gotta get it. You gotta fuck shit up with it.
Besides, even if you like got caught and arrested, I might be able to make that go away, so it's fine. It's all fine.
Everything's fine. I think this is a win-win for us, really.
Yes.
But I'm gonna
Oh my
focus on
God.
that now.
Okay, we might be able to be friends, even though you're a jerk.
Aw. That's so sweet.
Yeah, right?
Pat pat.
She tolerates the pats because that is a lot of firearms.
That's a lot of guns.
Here's the really key question. Is there any ammo in there?
Yes.
Oh, sweet.
There's probably more ammo than there are weapons.
Oh my God, this is gonna take so many trips to get back.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I need to do this adult thing so I can carry my satchel instead of having to leave it at the dead mother's cabin. And then I have to ask Dazzles every time I want to use it.
Oh, you got a spider satchel?
Yeah. That's what I keep all my stuff in.
Oh. Oh, can it fit everything in here?
Just kind of tilts her head thoughtfully. I don't know. I've never had this much stuff.
Now's your chance to find out.
Like, this is... The amount of stuff here is probably more than the amount of stuff I've owned ever.
Aw. Oh, hey, now you do.
I know, right? Holy shit. She's like, she's pretty enthusiastic now. She's like poking through duffels, trying to find out what weird little add-ons he's managed to get a hold of and eyeballing them to see what they are, how they work.
Scope, suppressor, extended mags.
Yep, probably turns on a laser at least once and goes, ooh.
Yeah,
Turns it off and
there's
puts it
probably
back.
a holo there. Probably an ACOG. There's like several different kinds of scope. It's probably the hardest things to get, really, because some of these are probably more difficult to get than the actual weapons in some circumstances.
Probably.
But man, those kinfolk, they're super useful.
Yeah. She's like poking through and mumbling and being like, oh my God, wonder if I can like get a night spirit, get like night vision goggles, but spirity. So I don't have to actually wear night vision goggles so I can still aim. That'd be pretty sweet.
I wonder if you could do that.
I'd have to get another pair of sunglasses.
Wait, what if you just bound your bound a night spirit into the sunglasses and then they'd function as night vision goggles?
Yes. Oh my God. I'm gonna put holes in people. Bad guys, obviously, but
yeah.
Oh my God, this is gonna be so cool. I really hope I can aim.
Now I feel kind of bad. I can't use these things at all. Kind of want to feel left out.
I mean, I've watched a lot of educational videos. That's a step.
Side eye.
Like the irony is that she can like pick up one of the handguns and she can pop out the mag and she can, she seems to know what she's doing, but she does have to like look at it first.
Yeah, it's like
this isn't a thing where she's familiar with handling it and just popping the thing. She has to like glance at it because she knows where the release should be, but has to look, find it, and hit it. But seems to know what to expect. So she doesn't look like a complete noob. She's not like, she's not popping mags out on the ground, but she's yeah.
Yeah, you want to be careful where you use those things, though. I mean, like if you want to train with them or anything.
Well, yeah, probably have to like get someone to take me to a range or something.
Yeah.
Gunfire, it's loud.
It's not just that. There's I don't think Blue would like it that much.
Blink.
Blue? Cub, like you?
Yeah.
Red Wolf?
Yeah.
Kind of think Gunfire would spook her.
Oh. Fair. But yeah, I mean, I can't exactly go firing them off in the park anyways. There's not
Yeah.
supposed to be guns here, so...
Well, they are.
I know.
Hey, you can just like work on them in your room.
Hmm?
You can take them to your room. Like, you can work on them in your room.
I
You
don't
just have
have
to.
a room. They made us stay outside.
Oh yeah, they're trying to help you deal with your
Oh
what
my
do they
god,
call
it's
it?
not even...
Agoraphobia.
It's not even a thing anymore.
Your turtle
Not
problem.
really. Hey, I was a badass turtle.
I mean, yeah, but you're not actually supposed to be a turtle.
I mean, I still like small places better, but...
I mean, that's fine. You can like small places, just be ready to go out into large places and not have a panic attack, because that would be bad.
Yeah, those seem to have finally kind of petered off. They don't really happen anymore.
That's great.
So, yeah, that's good.
Kel, judging by the times I've ran into, it seems you like the outside more than the inside. The only time I ever find you is when you're just skateboarding
She
around the car
doesn't let us
parking
stay
lot.
inside. Even though that's where my computer is. I only get to go inside at certain times. Unless it's like gross out.
Wait, this is kind of humid.
It is. It's gross, but it's not like inhospitable, have to go inside gross, like, I don't know, torrential downpour or something.
What, rain? Rain's great.
Well, yeah, but not for sleeping in.
True. Didn't you make a den?
There's that fleeting little innocent look. Very fleeting. Oh, no. I mean, some of us tried to, but then they filled them back in.
They filled them back in what?
Yeah, like when we got here, some of the lupus they taught us how to dig out dens, so we did. And then I started digging the little tunnels, and then the keeper came and filled in the dens because apparently we didn't ask permission. And so no.
So, just ask the keeper for permission to make a den, and then you don't have to be wet all the time when it rains.
Yeah, but I can't bring the computer into my den. I might as well just have to go inside where my computer is.
To be fair, if you're being kept outside, you can't get to a computer anyway.
Well, unless it's gross out, and then she lets us come inside, and that's where my computer is. Why would I want to go inside a den instead?
Wait, if you're allowed in when it's gross outside, what's the point of this whole, like, keeping you outside thing to begin with? Isn't that half the
She
point?
like makes this broad gesture to the sky. Like this just kind of ta-da to the big open air.
Oh, look, it's the sun.
It's the outside. It's literally just me. I'm the only reason we have to do this. So now no one else gets to stay inside because I had a thing going. And apparently repeated exposure to panic attacks is, the way to cope. I mean, it works long term, but I think.
A den would probably help with you not having panic attacks. It is literally inside
Yeah.
an area.
I'm not saying I didn't dig any.
Yeah, no, I mean, it just seems strange that
Besides, I have tunnels.
you have tunnels. What?
Yeah.
You're not a mole. What are you talking about?
Yeah. She like will actually kind of start walking over, like turn around, kind of cast a glance around, looking for some particular little landmark, and start wandering. Not far, not with any speed, just kind of toddling over. And we'll, if he decides to follow along, we'll eventually point out, not too far away, what looks, if anything, like, like a rabbit or gopher hole. Those.
You can get in those.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And if the keeper can't tell if it's a meat hole or a gopher hole or a rabbit hole, they don't fill it in. So now I have tunnels. I'm going to spend a lot more time on this than I should have.
This is literally whack-a-mole, but with you.
Well, yeah, but except that I can go anywhere in the park pretty much without anyone seeing me. It's pretty cool.
I mean, yeah, but it's also a little bit. That's kind of hilarious.
It also means I can go in and nobody will know where I am, and then they can't make me come back out.
Unless I start filling all of the gopher holes in.
Oh, but then you're going to upset the delicate ecosystem.
Then maybe you shouldn't go into gopher holes and upset the delicate
It's not
ecosystem.
gopher holes. That's my hole. I made that.
Well, stop making it impossible to tell, so we don't have to take drastic measures.
That's the whole point. Because if you can't tell, you can't fill it in, can you?
Yeah, I can. Watch me.
I mean, when you kill a rabbit or family of bunnies, I'm telling.
That's on you for trying to
No, it's
disguise
on
yourself as a
you.
family of bunnies.
It's on you for being a jerk, filling in a hole. Like, reach over, give him the little mock shove again. Like,
Eh.
Yeah, pretty much. Maybe you shouldn't be like a crazy rabbit killer.
I'm not a crazy rabbit killer.
That seems pretty unhinged. Are you sure you're okay?
I'm fine.
Crazy rabbit killer.
I mean, wolves hunt rabbits. It's fine.
Well, yeah, but not here. Really? Often. Okay, maybe I'm not much of a hunter. Shut up. I don't have to hunt. There's a refrigerator.
Oh god, I'm gonna have to do the thing with I did with blue. Again. Don't even know how to catch fish, do you?
Well, first you get a fishing pole.
No, you don't.
And then if it's fly fishing, you do this really crazy, intricate, like flail around, like starts waving her arms around, like this flail around, crazy cast.
This is not FF15. You don't do that.
I mean, that's what you do with fly fishing. I've had a lot of time in YouTube. What do you expect?
The ocean is over there. But no fly fishing for you.
I don't have a fishing pole, and I'm not sure I'm that patient.
It's super easy to catch fish anyway. You just like stick your claws in the water, or stick your paws in the water, and then you just wait for the fish to forget that you're there for like 5 to 10 minutes, and then you just go eat them. Because they're stupid.
But they've still got like heads and guts in them, and like all the bones.
I mean,
they're raw.
Lots of people eat fish raw.
That's gross.
I mean, that's not even unusual in human society.
I mean, if it's sushi, it's not. But that is not sushi. That is a fish.
Yeah, people eat fish.
But the guts in them and everything, that's gross.
That's real life.
That's gross.
Well, I mean, real life is gross, so...
No, you're gross.
I'm not gross. I'm lovely.
You keep telling yourself that eating live fish all thrashing around, that's gross.
No,
and I bet they're slimy. They look slimy. I bet they're slimy.
I see.
And they have the scales on and everything. That's terrible.
It's tasty.
No, you are not supposed to eat the scales.
I think it's tasty.
I think you're weird.
To be fair, you literally confessed to me that you made a bunch of holes indistinguishable from gopher holes specifically to navigate around a park.
No, I was actually just really anxious the first time, and I really wanted to be not outside, and so I did the thing. And then, after we dug the dens, they didn't fill in the tunnels, but they filled in the dens. So I figured if I just keep making tunnels, nobody will fill them in.
Yeah, that's weird. You're weird.
Well, yeah, but I grew up in a box. What's your excuse?
hunted by leeches my entire life. Grew up
Your
in
entire
incredibly
life,
sheltered.
you weren't even like you weren't even in the nation your entire life, were you? That's like
Yep.
you get all grr when you're like all angsty and teeny.
I went pretty late. Not super late, but a little bit. I mean, I didn't even know that they were a thing and were trying to eat me until I was like 16.
So it wasn't your entire life.
I mean, I was, because we had to keep moving around from state to fucking state. You think that's funny?
I have no idea.
It sucks. It's
I moved
horrible.
like once.
Yeah.
But I'll give you that. Pretty jarring. I miss my room.
It's kind of jarring and traumatizing knowing that every single night your mum might end up drained of all her blood and be a shriveled mess on the floor.
You knew that when you weren't even grr?
I mean, I knew a lot of things when I wasn't Guru.
That's kind of
Not that
fucked up.
much.
That seems bad for your formative years.
It is. It's... Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Well, there you go. You're a crazy guy, and that's why you like to eat live, wriggling, slimy, scales-on, guts-in fish.
You got an
You're
excuse.
gross.
Yeah, I have an excuse for it, though. You don't have an excuse to not be gross.
But I'm not gross. I'm
You
just
should
weird.
be...
And I mean the alternative is being normal. And who wants to be normal? Boring.
So you're saying gross is positive then, because it's not normal?
No, I'm saying weird is positive then.
I mean,
You can be
weird-
normal and still be gross.
I mean, gross isn't normal, so I'm pretty sure I'm coming out ahead here.
I don't know. I've seen the people of Walmart. Gross seems pretty normal.
One day I'll get you to hunt a fish. It'll be great.
But then I'd have to like get it with my mouth, and it's slimy. That's
Yes.
gross. Why would I do that?
Because tasty fish and fun.
We're a little bit away from the parking lot. Basically, the parking lot's there. Binary has the skateboard under one arm and the coat kind of tucked over her elbow, and
Alright.
has led this guy just off to one side and has actually pointed out one of her little tunnel entrances.
So after searching around the fucking cub places, he can't find Binary. Leaves his companion there and will eventually emerge on the car park area. Will like hands in his pockets basically and spot Binary and will smile to himself and just slowly approach, tiptoeing nearly.
Well, considering they got a pretty engaging conversation and like
About
mock
hun-
argument going on
Of like hunting fish.
of how
Yeah.
fish are gross and slimy.
Eventually,
Perhaps
if Abel looks up, he'll see Lefty just emerge slowly over Binary's head, basically.
He will just kind of move so that Binary is specifically facing only him, so she's facing straight forward and cannot see
He like makes a point of shifting so her attention stays completely in the wrong direction.
Abel
so
gets
she's not facing in the opposite direction that Lefty is now heading in.
Abel gets the thumbs up. He's like, "Yeah, bro." She like Binary will just feel this flop of shaggy hair just cover her face as Lefty just dips his head over, basically.
And well, I mean, it's not as bad as like getting grabbed or something at random, but that's still not supposed to be there, and kind of alarming initially. And the irony is that if it's hitting her face, that means he's probably like looming over her, which means when she jumps, she might like headbutt him in the jaw.
Probably, yeah.
So she like yelps, and again, this is not a graceful kind of startled. There's like a flail involved and a jump, and she might end up popping him in the jaw with her head, which
Yeah,
probably won't
she
feel
takes-
good for her head either. When her
Yeah, he'll
it's
take a
just-
step back. He'll just take a step back, laughing and spitting out some spit, basically.
Yep, she screeches and jumps and whirls around after shooting Abel the "you betrayed me" look. And like whips around.
With this
And and yeah, while Lefty is recovering, he will be full body tackled with another shriek. This one in delight. The skateboard's gonna hit the dirt. as
Lefty
she just
take-
full body glomps.
Take it in stride. You know. Are you
Aw.
misbehaving? Is he smiling, rubbing her hair?
Yes! You're not around, I gotta hang out with this guy. He's a jerk.
I'm sure he's not that bad. Looking up at Abel, with a
I got the
smile.
horn while I was practicing. I ate shit.
It was
so
great.
bad.
You should have seen it, man. Her face hit the floor like a pancake hitting a frying pan.
See? Total jerk.
He just smiles down at her.
You shouldn't
Well,
have been skating in the car park then when a car is driving into the car park.
I wasn't even close to where you were. I was on the other side. You're just
Shifty
a
eyes.
dick.
I'm sure he didn't mean it, Binary. He'll smile
on
down at her.
Purpose.
I very much doubt he did.
Shifty eyes.
Lefty
shoots the
will
little-
smile very good-naturedly.
Shoots the little glance back over her shoulder like, I know you did it. Over her little sunglasses.
He did the thing. Yeah, now, how Lefty, how you doing? I haven't seen you in ages.
I'm good. I'm just back.
Did you win at everything forever?
Mm-hmm. You're looking at Lefty, child of Gaia, Cleeth, Hamid. You'll smile.
Nice, dude.
Yeah, it was tough, but just rub his hair. It was worth it.
Hey,
Awesome.
He'll like nod, looking over at Abel. That means I don't have to call you Raya anymore with this like weird smile on his face. It's like, oh, finally.
yeah, that's probably the one negative to this whole situation.
I still have to call other people Raya, so I think we're in the same boat. He'll actually give a very good natured
Yeah,
smile.
no, we're still going to be calling a lot of people right, and it's still going to absolutely suck until we become. Then we'll be in a position of privilege, and then won't care.
Yeah, he shrugs. Brought someone back. She'll kind of lean against one of the cars. Yeah. Seeker of Redemption, she's called.
Who's that?
She was an outcast. Found her out in the wild.
Outcast? What do you mean?
A Ronin.
Interesting.
Well, brought her back, and Dazzle's agreed she's going to start out as a cub and work her way back up to redemption, basically. That would be the honourable thing to do.
That makes sense. Still a little bit sketchy about so many outsiders we have here. I mean, I know I'm one, but, you know, the sort of lot of suspect origins. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, well, I did my checks. She cleared out, and to be honest, if she wanted to go to the worm, she could have done there. The place I was in, it was empty, you know. So if she really wanted to go to that route, she could have gone, but she was waiting. I made a decision.
You'd know more about it than me.
Just shrugs.
But yeah,
I'll probably get some flack, but hey, you know.
I'm just stealing your best friend's spot.
Smile. And how's he doing, Binary? Am I replaced? With a smirk.
Yeah, Abel gets the tongue stuck out at him again. No, but he did. He brought me so many guns.
I brought a lot of guns.
Oh my god, Lefty, there's so many guns.
She just says this internal aside, you gave her guns. Okay. What kind of guns have you given her? Please don't be pellet guns. I can't.
Yes. The answer is yes.
Okay, so let's see what I got here. Okay, come with me. Come with me.
Yeah, she'll scamper happily, scooping up the skateboard. Will scamper happily ahead of the pair to the car, wait for him to reopen the trunk.
Okay. So, and he begins. He opens up the trunk, which then opens up a duffel bag. Says, okay, so we got an SW M640 .38 special, Anaconda, Glock 17s. He like holds up like 4 of them in his 2 hands.
There's extras, so I have spare parts.
Yeah, I gave her extra spare parts because, you know, one gun is never enough. We have Remington M700. Only got one of those, unfortunately. A couple Sonos. And a FAC M37, 12 gauge, and Benelli M4.
Jesus.
Got
So
a lot of shit here. We got a lot of guns. Got a lot of juice. And also, it should be stated that the trunk is full of ammunition.
It's a lot of guns.
Yep.
So
And
many.
the best part
And there's
is
extra bits and the lasers and the. It's so good.
oh yeah, we got a few ACOGs here, a hollow here, extended here, a suppressor compensator. Got a couple of attachable grips. Yeah. Just a shame then that I have no idea how to use any of these. Can hit things real hard. Could hold a knife / hammer / sword up straight, but nah, guns. Never really got around to learning that.
Huh.
But I'm
Smart.
sure Armor 3 here can teach me how. Hand on binary shoulder.
But first, you have to find me a place where I can shoot, so I can, actually.
It shouldn't be hard to find. There's probably plenty of firing ranges. The only problem you might have is ID. I'm sure you can make an ID.
Grin.
I'm sure Madame knows how to make a fake ID. You just give Binary a stare.
Yeah. Or at least, I know the right people to talk to, I think. So, shouldn't be a big deal. I mean, I've never needed one before now. So I haven't exactly practiced, but how hard could it be? It's a computerized process.
Well, there you go then. It kind of gives her a smile.
So many.
As she kind of stares at the guns with love, as she sticks her head in. Abel's like, we can totally stuff her in the trunk right now.
We could. You could.
She's
totally
probably
could.
like legit. If he's got any kind of jacket on, probably like still has like a hand of Lefty's jacket like just held on to. Because
Oh, yeah.
it was kind of too long. So like even though she's looking into the trunk, she's still like clinging to his jacket.
There is a look of very real temptation on Abel's face.
Yeah, he thinks about it as well. I mean, we totally could. I mean, I am the Philodox, so I can kind of get away with it. He'll smile.
Slow movement.
I mean, he kind of will just gently like pull Binary closer so his hands are on her back. We could go Binary if you would like.
Like right now?
I mean, if you want. Technically, me and Abel here can take you offset because we're both cleats.
Oh my god. Yes. Please, 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 please.
I mean, sure. With that, like, basically just nod at Abel and the boat just lift her into the trunk, basically.
There's another like very disgraceful kind of ack sound as she is hoisted into the trunk. She's like, yeah, throw me in with the pile of guns. Great idea.
This is what we hear.
Yeah. Lefty will just
They're
smile.
distressing clicking noises.
She's
She's like rifling blind in there. She's like, oh, you think it's funny?
everything is fine. Everything is fine.
She's not going to shoot a hole to your car, is she?
No, my real fear is that she'll dig a hole.
Yeah.
There's at least one solid thud. That's probably her taking a measured kick at the the top of the boot just to see if, because I mean, it is kind of a piece of shit car, and so she has like gotten herself rolled around, hoisted back both legs, and is like straight up mule kicking this thing with both to see if she can pop it, because it might be piece of shit enough to pop open.
Nah, he does actually have resources, so it's a car that doesn't actually just crap out on him.
There's the one solid thud, and then it goes quiet again, dangerously quiet.
Are you okay? He says to the trunk.
Lefty takes slow steps back from the trunk. Just looks at it, but it's way too quiet, man. It's just 1, 2, 3. You know?
And she's pulled out her phone under there and has both popped the flashlight app and is Googling this particular make and model of car and where the release on the trunk is. So she's either going to eventually pop the trunk open and like jump up straight up like ha-ha style, or depending on what model of car and whatnot, she might end up like popping into the vehicle like through the back seat. I have no idea how old this thing is.
It's fairly old. I mean, he hasn't had it that long, but it's a fairly old car. But yeah, you'll eventually pop out. Ah!
Yeah, she pops the trunk and just like, you know, there's the click of it popping, and then it like busts open as she like leaps up.
She does an over dramatic faint. You know, that over dramatic complete like ah.
Well, I should indeed name you Jack in the Box.
I mean,
do you name it?
You should have seen her one time. We were fighting some floor. She came out through the floor and was like, "Boom!" in Kratos form, and smirk.
What's a view and coming up through the ground?
It's a thing I do.
She's like a Diglett, man.
But I am not a Diglett.
I feel like
Diglett. He's smirk.
You're a guru, not a coal miner. What are you doing?
Well, no, I don't bring stuff up. In fact, if I could, you see, my original plan was take a tunnel and put it next to Sierra's cabin, and Sierra was going to let me run an extension cord. Then I'd just be bringing things down into the hole. Desktop would be a problem. The case is too big.
Or you could get Cleith, and we could get an apartment binary, which means you know what that means. Right? And we get Wi-Fi.
Oh, our own Wi-Fi. And I get my own room again.
Well, yeah, you get your own room, you get Wi-Fi, you get your own TV, you get your own phone.
Yeah, but you have to do a bunch of crazy shit. Well, so that the spirits get really hype, and I haven't done crazy shit.
Well, get ready to do crazy shit. Come on, get hype.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I've done crazy shit, but I guess it takes a lot of crazy shit.
Takes a fair. Yeah, you're right. It takes a fair amount of crazy shit, but
it does.
But once you get there, thinking about all the Wi-Fi, think about
all the Wi-Fi.
Think about the unlimited bandwidth.
Oh, I know we'd have unlimited bandwidth.
I mean, you kind of look at Abel. Are you packing up with anybody yet?
Nah, man, I was thinking about doing it with Adelheid, but you know what happened.
I heard, yeah, when I came back.
Yeah, he looks kind of downcast. It's probably the only time he's actually looked genuinely downcast this entire freaking scene.
There's a blink. Wait,
you don't know? We can't look at binary.
I don't know what happened.
He went home.
Went home.
Oh, she suddenly like sits heavily down on the bumper. Holy shit, dude! You got all sad. I thought like you were gonna tell me he was dead or something. Jesus. I mean, that sucks a lot. A whole lot. But I mean, at least he's over there and not like 6 feet under.
Yeah, maybe I'll pay him a visit sometimes in the homelands.
He does have a wife too, so I mean, he's not gonna be all lonely.
I will be. I don't have a wife.
I can set you up with one. I said Adelheid up with his wife. Smirk.
Really? No way.
He asked me for advice, and bam, married.
That's amazing, bro.
I mean, you look at Abel quite seriously. If you're looking to pack up, there's a few people I wouldn't really want to do it. So, at least you're at one of Adelheid's family. Like rub his head with Binary. But one condition, I'm waiting until she's Cleeth before I pack. Or she'll kill me. It looks very, like, nodding at Binary, like, totally serious.
Yeah, I can see that.
Oh, she's just got the playful grin, but she's not missing this intense seriousness.
Sometimes I just feel like I want to rub her head. I have no idea why. Just adorable.
She like makes the patented pout face.
The patented pouty face.
Yeah, he'll turn around and there's the Binary pose.
That's not a thing. That's not
man.
a thing.
One sec. I need to record this. For the sake of history. Yeah, no, it's happening. There
Snag.
You go.
The Binary pose, you have to do the big sigh and then do the big pout and then go, no!
Oh my god, she did that when she submitted. Oh my god.
Yep, Binary pose.
You know her so well. Yeah, I can't.
Every time.
I do not do it every time.
You are truly her best friend. I have so much to learn.
I mean, that's a pretty solid start. Like, pats the contents of the trunk. Like, yep, pretty good.
Hey, I can't get you much more stuff, to be honest.
That's okay. This is literally more stuff. I told you there's.
Besides, you better keep.
Yeah, I get you a fair amount of stuff.
If Dazzles finds out you have a shitload of guns, you better hide them well.
Well, help me get my satchel, and I'll just put them in the satchel.
He gives her a stare.
What? It's my satchel.
I know it's your satchel. We have to talk, you and me. Fold his arms and give the dad stare.
What? I didn't do anything.
I know about you. I know exactly.
I didn't do nothing.
Uh-huh.
What?
No, Dazzles told me everything. I know.
Told you what? I didn't do anything.
But he just shakes his head. We'll talk later. Let's just say that special friend of yours, smirk.
Oh.
Yeah, halfway around the world.
Now I want to know what's going on.
That's a different friend.
Tell the local historian, please.
That was a different friend. You asked about guys.
Binary's keeping secrets from me. That's what Binary's doing.
Aww.
Binary was supposed to keep it secret from everybody.
Stop keeping secrets from us. It's very rude.
Mm-hmm.
It's not rude. It's conducive to my having any kind of standing ever.
It's not conducive to best friendship, though.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're still working on the friendship. I don't know.
Oh, what about me then? Lying to your best friend, Binary?
I didn't lie to you. I just didn't tell you.
Your best friend.
I kind of told you. It's more than I did to anyone else.
Unbelievable.
What? It's kind of a big deal.
Just smirk. See, Binary? I always find out everything.
You're Philodox. Of course you find out everything.
Yeah, it's my job. You kind of look at her quite seriously.
And I bet I bet she told you as soon as you were Cleeth. Oh my god, do you think she's
she actually told me when I was a cub.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What?
I'm just saying. She, from what I know, is your secret safe, but she's surprised you like it.
He will kind of, what Abel does is he kind of does like a lean, like it's like he's leaning against the air. So he kind of like crisscrosses his legs, kind of folds his arms and like leans and says, what's the Philodox's job to find out everything?
Yeah, but
It's also my job to never let it go.
That's why I'm not going to tell you. I'm not supposed to tell anyone.
I mean, that sounds like you might be doing a bad thing. Are you doing a bad?
That's a big, tall glass of Nunya.
What?
Are we being... He kind of folds his arms and gives another dad stare. Binary.
What? Someone
be
way
rude.
higher ranking than you told me, no, that is my dirty little secret. It's mine. Not
Ooh.
supposed to
Ooh.
go just telling people willy-nilly.
Who told?
Ooh, sorry, you fuzzed out there for a second.
Who told you to not tell anyone?
You're gonna try to make me remember shit from my like opening scene. WTF. Someone back home turns your nose up. Like, oh,
Oh, where's your home?
another tall glass of Nunya.
Binary. There's the arms folding.
Tall glass and Nunya.
I think she.
Yeah, none your damn business.
She been sassy since I've left.
Oh god, you have no idea. I thought this is her default.
This gives her a stare. Young lady, have you been rude to everybody since I've been gone?
You're like the same age I am.
I'm
That's
older
messed
than you,
up.
Binary.
Okay, fine. But still, it's messed up. You're not like magically my dad now. Crap.
I mean,
Nah, he's. Oh my god. Oh no, Lefty. Are you her babysitter?
I mean, if that's what she has, I have to resort to being around her. Then yes, I'm her babysitter. He sticks out his tongue at Binary. You know, all the judgment.
Sticks your tongue out back.
She's
She's not going to be outgone on immature
oh,
gestures.
Man. You're gonna ground her?
I'm gonna have to. Which means he'll walk over, takes a skateboard. This is mine.
You wouldn't. Oh, you want to see grounded?
If you, he kind of just smiles.
Take off those Heelys.
No, those are mine.
Mm-hmm.
That's not something that was given to me by Lefty to hold on to while he was gone. That's actually still Lefty's. Those are mine.
You haven't ripped my jacket, have you? He like immediately walks over and like, you know, like untakes.
She's
the
actually
jacket.
got it still kind of tossed over her arm, and she proceeds to offer it to him with one hand, and the other arm just snaps up in the most immediate and accusatory point you have ever seen in your fucking life.
He just lifts his hands. What?
No, at fucking Abel, as she offers him the jacket, she just accusatory points. It was fine until like an hour ago when someone wanted to honk his horn while I was about to do a jump.
Binary, did you wreck my jacket? He's like inspecting it.
Fell. You should have seen.
Binary.
She's actually still probably got the blood like from where it was trickling down her legs, and like some of her face was scratched up and shit. Like she ate shit real good.
Jesus. Kind of like, you know, like thumb her chin up so he's looking at it.
Like the injury is gone, but I mean she hasn't even bothered wiping the blood off really. It was earlier this same scene, so I figured it's still there.
Yeah. We need to get you a helmet and knee pad, young lady.
It's already gone.
Yeah, well, I don't want you splitting your fucking head open when you're trying to actually attempt to skateboard.
Well, maybe if someone wasn't honking his horn while I was practicing.
Some elbow pads.
Elbow pads,
oh my god, I'm not 5.
Well, if you act like you're going to be 5, I'll treat you like you're going to be 5. He puts his hand.
You acted this way too.
I did not act this way.
You did too.
No, I did not.
You were fun.
I am still fun. He gives her like the stare.
Elbow pads.
Elbow pads? Well, if you want to act like a baby. Well, cool people do. You kind of like poke her. You know?
Did you wear pads while you were practicing? As a teen?
Fuck no.
Alright! What the crap?
But you're not. But you're acting like a baby, so I think my judgment on this situation is if you're gonna act like that, we'll get you nice pads. You're like, you know, tap her on the head. Nice big
find him again.
I think you that one for your birthday. I think I'm just gonna get you the shoulder, the elbow pads. I think
No!
it would be.
No, why would you
to put your
do that?
safety first.
Safety first. It's the only thing I want to teach you on a gun. You don't need to fire that. It's dangerous. You might hurt yourself.
Yeah,
You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
I shouldn't give you any of These really, I guess I should just put them back.
No, there's no take backsies.
But they're mine.
I'm just saying that's how you're buying this friendship. If you take it backsies.
You can't bribe him with guns to have a friend, Binary. It doesn't work like
He
that.
was bribing me with guns.
He was trying to make... That's not bribing. He was trying to make common ground, and so far, all I'm seeing is you just be rude. Am I right in this, Abel? Has she just been rude to you and making you give her stuff?
Rude.
I didn't make him do it.
He gives like the patented sad day face.
Binary.
He has his own patented face now.
No,
Binary.
no, I can't make him. He's a Cliff. I can't make him do anything.
He just looks down and sad and all wounded, just shaking his head.
Hey, I didn't make you do anything. I was surprised you brought me any guns, much less multiple guns, much less the small armory of guns.
Binary.
What?
I think you should.
I gotta keep making the dad voice.
No, I think you should apologize to Abel.
Oh my gosh, I was rude. He literally made me eat shit.
But you're trying to make him give you guns.
I didn't make him do anything.
And was he being nice to you when you were being moody?
No, he was a jerk.
Nice.
Looks over at Abel. I'm assuming you were being nice.
That was nice.
Oh my god!
Binary. He'll turn over again.
What the
I just think you should say, I'm sorry. That's all.
Oh, I'm sorry, you're such a liar!
Binary. He guys does this mock like hand over his mouth.
Oh my god, he's such a liar!
That's not very nice to accuse people of lying, Binary.
You can tell!
And I know he's not lying. He'll
Oh my
smile.
god, you didn't even check, did you?
How do you know? I haven't checked you out yet.
Do it!
Fine. He will do the guy on Binary. Because fine. He's still a bit of a child. So intelligence, empathy, you brought this on yourself.
Perfect and fine.
That's I don't know what your minute sub is, but
Not high.
It's actually not bad. Hold on.
why does that not surprise me?
Because she's not very good at associating with people. Her empathy and expression are 0, but she can tell a flat-faced lie. Her manip subterfuge is 4. So you're still good.
That's a complete success. 5 straight foot.
Yeah.
5 successes. Just stare
She's
at
like
her.
got her little hands on her hips and everything. She's like, do it.
Then he'll just look at her. Was he being nice to you and you were being mean?
Both being jerks. But he was picking on me. He didn't like my music. I wasn't even making him listen to it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, like I could hear that from across the entire parking lot.
It wasn't the entire parking lot. I was right next to your car.
I'm getting the impression that Abel was just being a good set member and you were in a mood and were taking it out on
He
him.
was some random guy. I didn't even know who he was. He came up and told me my music was crap.
I see. And how did you respond?
God, I don't even remember word for word, but I'm pretty sure I probably told him he was a dick. And my music was
did.
none of his business.
He called me a douche, I think.
I called you douche a lot of times.
So
yeah, that's not very nice.
calling him.
I mean, I can't help it if you were being a douche.
The worst I called
Binary.
you was Jet Set Radio after a beloved video game, which you should know about.
From what I'm seeing, Binary, you're being very
So
rude to her.
disappointed.
You're being rude to a
I was
Raya,
rude
Binary,
too.
as well. You know,
To a what?
Araya kind of looks at him.
He
Abel,
was
he's a
rude
clear.
too.
I know he was rude, but I'm sure he had the best of intentions and being polite to you.
Like honking when I was about to do a jump. Best of intentions, my ass.
After you calling him a douche and douche multiple times, I can see why he would probably honk his horn. Actually,
Ugh.
it's
It's
called
the dramatic
karma.
sigh. It
There
happens.
it is. These points. There it is. The binary.
I'll
pole.
say this. If Binary apologizes to me for being rude, I will apologize for honking the horn at her when she tried to do a jump on her skateboard. Even though it was in a dangerous location and I
It's
could
the
have hit
only
her.
pavement in the park.
Come on,
Where's
binary.
this from, like the basketball court? Come on.
I said I would say sorry too.
I think someone is being unreasonable now, binary.
Oh god, the sigh happens again. She just deflates with the sigh. Fine. Fine. Okay. Okay. Sorry I was super rude. And then she just like clamps her jaw so she doesn't say anything else.
I'm sorry I honked the horn at you when you were trying to make a cool jump.
There we go, everybody. He kind of put his arms over both of you. See how easy that was, binary.
Best buddies, and he will literally like form a little circle with them by putting his other hand like around.
Aww.
He says like all three of them like some sort of football huddle.
See how easy that was, guys.
Oh my god.
It's so simple when you just take a moment to think about it.
She gives him a little stink eye.
So, I'm hearing they're throwing a big party for me as he looks over and there is actually a party getting ready. Who wants to join?
Oh.
I bet I could drink you under the table.
We'll see. Kind of just gives a nod, like, you probably could, but fuck it. Like, just shrugs. I'm assuming you want to get up on my shoulders, miss.
Yes.
And he'll get down to one knee and basically plop binary on him, basically.
Yep, she'll hop up on his back.
Aww.
And yeah, left you'll go out and party with binary and Abel.
Yes.
Ew. Anyway, I think with that, wonderful. Yep, that happened. I'm ending the scene now.